to secure the life, property, liberty of the people. And then comes the welfare measures. The welfare, if you see that in the civilization, human civilization is comparatively a new concept. Earlier, when there were kings, the main function was only to provide security against external aggression or against the internal law and order problem. But today, security still remains the number one function, both against the problems from abroad at the borders and inside the country, law and order problem. And for all these activities, finance is required. Public service related activity, public welfare related activity has become very important now. After we got independence in 1947, gradually the expectations of the people have risen very high. Still it is felt that in many areas, education is one of them, education, health and some other areas where as much finance should be made available is not being made available, and I am explaining that why the revenue is important. So our department is doing, now I am a retired officer, so means that the department which I served for 38 long years is doing a very important function of collection of huge amount of tax that is used both by the central government and also it is shared by the state governments. As you will be aware that about 30.5% of the total revenue which is collected by the central government is given to the state governments. And last 2 years, 3 years now, this is the third year, that the collection of direct taxes, income tax and corporate tax has taken over the collection of indirect taxes. The total as far as this year is concerned, as I remember that for the financial year 2009-10, this department, the indirect taxes collection from customs excise and service tax may be of the order of about 2,70,000 crores. Income tax may be about 3,80,000 crores or so. So the total collection from taxes is likely to be 6,50,000 crores. This is the main finance of the government. Now the department, the volume of the work because of this is quite high in the department. The number of taxpayers with which the department deals is about 8,20,000. In the central excise, the number of taxpayers is about 96,700. For service tax, 5,50,000. Registered dealers are there for central excise, that is 60,000. And importers, exporters, nearly 1,15,000. So the total number of, so you can see, this is the number of taxpayers. So far as the documents are concerned, the import-export, we have been told already, the import-export figures, documents, figures, if you want to know, roughly about, on the import side, the documents is nearly 28 lakhs, on export side nearly 41 lakhs. And as we have been told that now about on the import side about 95% of the work is on automation. On export side about 85-86%. And so in our department the need to have the IT, the automation is very important. So that because one is that to handle such a large number of taxpayers and large number of documents is really very difficult to do it manually. On the custom side, we have done it already, and as I have seen during my interactions